Hey everybody, what's up? I am Diana Gray, otherwise known as AceFangirl, and welcome to the very first debriefing. I should probably explain what a debriefing is in my mind before I go any further. So what I'm thinking for a debriefing is that I'll just have one video at the end of every LP, or blind LP as it were, where I can just sit and talk to you guys about my feelings, how the project went, answer any questions you guys may have about the project, and basically just talk, because you know, I like talking. So before I go any further on this debriefing for Let's Play Blind number 1, Hatoful Boyfriend, major spoiler alert. If you have not finished Hatoful Boyfriend yourself, or have not finished my LP, I would recommend turning this video off now, because there's no possible way that I'm going to be able to talk about my feelings without spoiling the game. So I think I'm going to start this debriefing off by sharing with you guys a little bit of research that I've done on the game post-finale recording, because you know I just couldn't get enough of Hatoful Boyfriend and I had to keep going. So, Hatoful Boyfriend is named thus because, obviously, Hatoful is a play on Heartful, also hurtful, as we found out in Bad Boys Love. Also, Hato is something similar in Japanese to pigeon or dove, so it's also kind of a play on that. Pretty funny. The game itself was originally an April Fool's Day joke, but people liked it so much that they actually made it a full game. It was released on October 30th, 2011, which, incidentally, is my birthday, and it was released on Steam on September 4th, 2014. On Steam it was released with the Summer of Dove Special Edition, which I can't say without laughing. It included the yearbook with concept art, the full soundtrack for the game, the original game, if you can get it to work on your computer, which I personally could not. Let me know in the comments if you have any tips on getting the original game to work on a Mac, because I would be extremely interested in being able to play it. And also some exclusive comments by the game's art designer. They're pretty hilarious. Plus, the Steam Summer Sale is going on at the time of recording, and this game is like $2.99. I would highly recommend going to pick it up right now. You're never going to find a better price. Additionally, it was announced that this game will be released on the PlayStation 4 and the Vita in Q2 of 2015. That is exciting news. Everyone go out and buy your PlayStation 4s now. There was a sequel to this game called Holiday Star. As far as I can understand, it's Christmas themed. The original release for this game was December 29th, 2011, and it has recently, very recently actually, been announced that it is going to have a Steam release in fall 2015. That's super exciting for me, because I have had a couple people asking me if I'm going to be doing Holiday Star in the comments, and I've had to tell them no because I couldn't get it to work on my computer. But guess what? Now I can. Christmas special, anyone? Christmas special. Sounds good. We're planning on it. There have been many spin-offs for Hatoful Boyfriend, including comics, drama CDs, fan books, you name it, there's probably a Hatoful Boyfriend version of it. It kind of went nuts. I think it's hilarious and I love it. There are several differences probably worth mentioning between the original game and the Steam release. In the Steam release, Azami was added as an actual love interest. As far as I can understand, the original plot for Azami was still there, but you didn't have the option of starting that all-girls delinquent gang with her, and let's be honest, who doesn't want to do that? I love that. We gotta do it. Obviously, the graphics are better in this game than they were in the original. Duh. Another interesting point that worth mentioning is Kazuaki's ending. In the translation, a few things were changed once Bad Boys Love were added. I'm terrible today. I'm so sorry. If you remember, in Kazuaki's ending, he has that picture that's all scribbled out. I'm not sure if it was just in the original or in the original translated version, the pronouns were translated to be gender neutral, so that it can be assumed to the picture to have been talking about Nageki. I personally find that a little heart-wrenching, like, oh, my heart. I find that really interesting though, because it shows that they weren't originally intending to do this, and they kind of thought of Bad Boys Love half on the fly, which I think is kind of awesome, especially. And, let me check my notes here. Bad Boys Love itself was actually changed quite a bit in the new version. In the original version, saving was only restricted to those certain areas. I believe I mentioned this in the actual LP, So you can only save either in those class black screens or in the maintenance office, which is why I was so paranoid about it. I didn't know if that was required in the Steam version. Pretty sure you're fine saving wherever. Additionally, skipping was disabled in the original game, but I don't think it is in the Steam version. I actually never tried. And some text in the original was actually highlighted based on plot relevance. I think that's interesting. I couldn't find any actual examples of this, but it does exist, I have heard. Another interesting thing worth bringing up probably is that there are voice credits in the original game for voice actors for each of the birds, but there's no actual voices in any version of the game. However, these voice actors did sign on, most of them anyways, to play their respective bird in the drama CDs, which I find awesome. It's pretty cool. Let's see. I did actually Google Brian Pigeon like I promised. I did it off screen, and I found out that Brian Pigeon is an actual blog. It has been running since 2005, and it has a bunch of really funny stories and pictures of pigeons, and it's supposed to be run by an actual pigeon. I think right now they're having some kind of pigeon talent show, like Pigeons Got Talent or something, which I find really funny. They've posted a bunch of pictures of pigeons doing weird things. You should check it out. Just Google Brian Pigeon, and it'll be the first thing you see. Something else that I found out is that the Torimi Cafe, which is the cafe mentioned in Hatoful Boyfriend, the one that you get a job at over the summer, it's actually a real place in Japan. It's a bird-themed cafe, and it's actually where the photographer, or I guess you call it photographer for the game, went to go take a lot of the reference photos for the birds. I think that's awesome, and I'm totally hitting that up if I go to Japan. So a couple other things that I want to note, before I get into talking about my feelings. I did do some more research, and H5N1, the disease that was mentioned in Bad Boys Love that kind of overtook the world and kind of caused this whole bird triumphing apocalypse type thing, is actually the bird flu. It's code for the bird flu. I didn't know that before. I'm so sorry. I'm not science-y at all. Trust me. Also, a couple things that people pointed out in the comments that I want to share that are really interesting. So both MultiDreamer16 and Shisei Iono, I am so sorry, pointed out that, remember the scene in Kazuaki's ending where you find all the feathers in the classroom and you all work together, you and all your friends work together to clean them up, and then you find out, you tell Kazuaki that he smells like bleach and he claims that he fell asleep in the washer? Well, that was him dyeing his feathers so that he could fool Shu. That's really interesting, and I never would have figured that out if it weren't for you guys, so thank you so much. That's actually something really interesting and something that you would have absolutely no idea about until after you finish Bad Boys Love, and maybe even not then, because I didn't even know. Like, that's cray. Also, Kumori Raven in the comments pointed out that when I was reading those archive files at the end of the finale, I read one about Hitori's remains being sealed away somewhere, like in cold storage, I think. But Kazuaki is actually Hitori, so Hitori didn't die. So whose remains do they have down in cold storage? Dun dun dun! Will we ever know? Maybe in Holiday Star. Honestly, I have no idea. So we'll have to find out when we do that. Because I'm sure you all want to see me play and cry through Holiday Star. You'd love that, wouldn't you? You're horrible, horrible people. But I love you all so much. So, now that I have graduated from St. Pigeonations, hence my St. Pigeonations alumni shirt. Oh my god, I love this shirt so much, you guys. On Redbubble, look it up. It's great. I want to talk through all of the endings. I'm going to move around here a little bit to get more comfortable for this, because talking about my feelings requires me to be comfortable. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm just going to go through all the endings, talk about my feelings, and then we'll all be okay, right? We'll all be okay. We'll be good. I'll be talking about them in the order that I got them, just so we're not in any confusion. And maybe, if you're nice, I'll put up a link to what video I actually get the ending in if you want to go check for reference. I haven't really rewatched any of these endings besides the Kazuaki ending, so it's going to be purely based on my memories. So, without any further ado from me, let's get started. Oh no, don't tell me I got the hiccups during my first debriefing video. This is probably going to be a trend. Alright, the first ending that we got was my favorite ending, the death ending. Yay, death. I love death. Anyways, the death ending was pretty interesting. I mean, it's a lot more interesting once you know what's going on at the school, but I don't know, there's not really much to say about the death ending, because I'm going to try and keep these as just focused on the ending and not talk about Bad Boys Love as possible until we start talking about Bad Boys Love. So the death ending, it's a really kind of creative way of making sure that you don't go too far without progressing on a certain bird's route. So I think, good job, people from Hatoful Boyfriend. That was a good plan. The next ending we got was Azami's happy ending, the cafe ending, which is what I'm calling it. I think that one was nice. I was really happy when I got that ending, because even if I wasn't getting a romance, I got someone else together. And that's a good thing in my book. I don't know. I thought it was nice, and that's really all I can say about it. Now they can go have a biker gang together, I suppose. That'd be kind of nice. The next ending we got was Kazuaki's ending, and we got it completely randomly. I still don't know how we did it. But, we got that ending, and I actually will be replaying that ending in a bonus video coming out later this week, because I feel like we didn't give Kazuaki enough time to shine on his own. So, I'm going to be playing straight through that ending later this week so that you can see all of the scenes. But Kazuaki's ending is crazy. I mean, it's one of the endings that definitely changes the most once you know the whole story of Hatoful Boyfriend, but as it stands right now, I'm going to say that it's a really sweet ending. He says that he'll wait for you, which is cute. Senpai, I love you. Guess who's next? My bae, Yuya. God, I love Yuya so much. I can't even pinpoint why I love Yuya so much, but he's just so sexy and dark and mysterious, and he is so yummy. Yuya's ending, I thought it was a very, very interesting, and again, only gives you a snippet of the full story of Hatoful Boyfriend, but he's great. He's great. What is there to say about Yuya other than I love him, and I'm going to marry him someday? Now that I've thoroughly creeped you out, let's continue. The next ending we got was Sakuya's, and as you remember, Sakuya has two endings. Okay, for all I know it's Sakuya, but I like Sakuya better. Sakuya, I really liked his endings. I thought they were sweet, not overly romantic, which I was okay with, and I don't know, like, I feel like that it was a really motivational ending. We got to inspire Sakuya to follow his dreams. And that's something that everyone should be able to do, to be honest. Like, you shouldn't be worried about what your family's telling you or what your social obligations are or whatever. You should just go for what you want to do. It's the whole reason why I started this YouTube channel. It's because this is what I want to do, and I want to have fun playing games for you guys. So I guess me and Sakuya are kind of alike in a way. Anyways, Sakuya's ending was sweet, not overly romantic, and it was very satisfying to be able to help someone kind of branch out on their own. Next ending was Ryota. Oh, baby. Ryota, I gained a lot of respect for Ryota over Bad Boys Love, but his ending was definitely one of the saddest. Like, it dealt with some pretty heavy stuff. I think I even named the ending episode This Game Gets Deep or something. It dealt with death, it dealt with wanting to be with someone despite differences, and I mean, that had some pretty heavy themes. And I don't know, man, that was the point, I think, when I realized that this game was not all that I expected it to be. It was actually so much more. And that's a good thing. And I hope you all play it for yourself so you can experience this that feeling with me, because it's great. Nageki. The ill-fated Valentine's Day episode is what I call it to my friends, who I have now officially gotten addicted to Hatoful Boyfriend. I think I have probably 3 of them playing at once now on Steam. I kind of feel bad about that in a way, but in a way I don't. Nageki. Also a very interesting ending, but at the time, it's just so unexpected. Like, what? Ghosts in my dating sim? What are you doing? That's not cool. But, I don't know. Nageki is really interesting. I didn't realize once I started this how difficult it is to talk about these endings without talking about Bad Boys Love, and it makes me sad. Azami. Awesome ending. I felt really empowered. Empowered. Girl power. We started a delinquent gang. We followed all the traffic laws. Lesson. Follow all the traffic laws. I don't want any of you guys getting hurt. Real talk. I don't know. I feel like it was a really empowering girl power ending. And you know, sometimes in a dating sim you need that. You need the not relationship and just go hang out with your girlfriends and start a gang if that's what you want to do. Not a violent one, but like, you know, a nice one. Girl empowerment is great. Oko-san. You all were nuts for Oko-san, and it was very strange, but I kind of see why. His ending was pretty cool. His true ending, I mean, remember that he has two. Oko-san, you're not going to find a more unique bird out there. I was just recently watching Proton John play this game with Luka Jin, and I laughed so hard. He referred to Oko-san as the Chugga bird, and for those of you who don't know, I am a huge fan of Chugga Conroy. But instead of saying Ku, he said Xenoblade. Won my heart, that's for sure. So, I don't know why I wanted to share that story with you, but if you haven't seen Proton John play this game, just go check it out. It's pretty awesome. He only goes through the first 30 minutes, but it's pretty memorable, trust me. I hope he comes back to it someday. You know, I'm telling you this story to avoid talking about the next ending that we got, which is Shu. I hate you, Shu. I hate you with a passion. That's all I have to say. Thank you very much. Angel. Interesting. That's all I have to say about that too. Very unique. I did like Angel's ending because it kind of breaks the mold of your typical dating sim. It took me more into like a Pokemon battle, and that was really strange. I don't know if I liked it, but I think I did. So that's all of the endings going over in very, very brief terms, because I don't want to give too many spoilers before I talk about Bad Boys Love. So I decided to make a little list for y'all of my faves. It's from least favorite to most favorite, so let's just get started. I'm sure you can guess who's on the bottom. Frickin' Shu. Shu can just go die for all I care. I'm sorry, I know they tried to redeem him in Bad Boys Love, but I'm not interested. He killed my boyfriend, like twice. And then it wasn't okay. Next is Angel. It's not that I didn't like him, but I just didn't like him as much as the other ones. He was a little on the crazy side for me. Don't like my boys that crazy. I like him crazy, but not that crazy. Above him is Oko-san, because, again, I like my boys crazy, but not that crazy. And I don't think I'm worth dating a pudding god anyways, so... next is Kazuaki. He was alright. Nothing too special for me. Didn't really stand out at the time. You know what I mean. Above him is Azami, because the girl ending is great. I like the idea that a human and a pigeon started a delinquent biker gang and followed all the traffic laws. I don't know why I like that idea so much, but I do. It's great. Above her is Nageki. I liked Nageki, but his ending was a little sad for my tastes. You know how it is. Above Nageki is Sakuya, because Sakuya, baby, he's great. I love Sakuya. And oh no, not finally, I still have two more. What am I saying? Second place is Ryota, because Ryota moved several spaces up during Bad Boys Love. Let's just be honest. And, of course, at the top is Yuya. There's not even a competition here. Yuya, all the way. So, let's see what's next on my little agenda here that I made for this debriefing, because Diana's organized. Woo! Oh. Now we get to talk about Bad Boys Love. That video, recording that video, destroyed me. It ruined my life from the day I recorded it to the day it came out. It literally killed me. I was crying, I was a wreck, my emotions were off the charts, like, it was a bad thing. My friends can attest to this too, because I told them all about it. Not any spoilers, because they're gonna be playing it this weekend, but, everything else, it was just, that ending, I don't even know how to describe it, other than, wow, it was just blindside after blindside after blindside, and, I mean, I knew it was kind of gonna be that way after Yuya's freaking death, and then later not death, but, oh, something that I probably should mention before I get too far into this, that extra epilogue that I got after the credits, I'm pretty sure you only get that if you've gotten every other ending in the game up to that point. So, if you're playing, my advice is to get every single ending, even the death ending, even the regular endings for the birds that have two, get all of the endings before you even set foot in Bad Boys Love. Because I feel like you won't have enough closure if you, you don't get that special epilogue, because I feel like it would just end with Ryota and me talking, and it would just be like, well, now what? But now that we have the ending, we know that Sakuya goes to get them out, which is super sweet, and I'm really happy about that. So I guess we'll just go through it very briefly, one at a time. I don't want this to get too long, but I do want to talk through this. So, Yuya's death was depressing. Did not like it. I cried. You know this. I did cry. And I cried after I turned the video off. Then we had Ryota being infected by the Charon virus. I still don't know if I'm saying that right. By Shu. It was like, what? I think I'm still in shock over that. It's a brilliant piece of writing, but you killed my heart, man. My poor heart is dead. You killed all of the base. And then he killed me. He killed me twice. I never would have expected. Actually, that's not exactly true. I kind of did have a suspicion that I had something to do with the Scarecrow, but I didn't want to say anything about it because it wasn't very grounded. It wasn't a very grounded suspicion. It was kind of just there. So I didn't say anything about it in recording. You probably are all going to think I'm lying now. But honestly, I did think something was up with that Scarecrow. That's why I kept trying to sound out the words and trying to figure out what it was saying. Because I could not figure it out for the life of me. So then we got through that blindside, barely, after that huge fight with everyone, and then me jumping in at the end to save the day. That was a beautiful moment, and probably my favorite moment of the whole series, because it was me that brought Ryota back to himself. And that, more than anything, proves that Ryota was in love with me, which is perfect. And then, when you thought everything was just great, and we were gonna have a good time, and everyone would be free, and we would all talk to the humans and, you know, work everything out peacefully, right? Then Kazuaki has to go and blindside us yet again, and go frickin' shoot Shu in the wing or something. I don't even know what side where he shot him, like, in the wing, I guess. And reveal that he's Nagaki's brother. And then we had that awesome scene where Ryota was trying to talk sense back into Kazuaki with the shadow. That was really deep and really meaningful for me. Like, I can't even explain it, but that was a really deep moment. And I don't even know what else to say about it that would do it justice, other than I really hope that nobody has to live with a demon like that, because it would just be too hard. And then we had Ryota staying behind and Sakuya promising to come back, and we know that he eventually did. I don't know how long it was. I don't remember if it actually said. I would assume probably like a year or so before he came back, before the... What I want to know is if they saved Diana, because my brain was kind of damaged. So what I'm doing, in case you didn't see Twitter, is writing an actual ending. And I'm probably going to post it on fanfiction or something, and I'll let you guys know when it goes up. But I just started writing one day at work, and I couldn't stop, so hopefully I can get that done in a decent time and put it up for you guys. I think that's all I have to say about Bad Boys Love, other than that it was my... If Bad Boys Love was the thing that elevated this game from just good dating sim to easily on my, like, top 10 list of games, Hatoful Boyfriend is now, like, up there. Up there. Because you never would have expected that to come out of a dating sim. And I'm so impressed that it did. So, next my thoughts on this project, I think, are probably in order. I had a blast recording this game for you, and I hope you guys had as much fun watching it as I had recording it. Well, I don't know why I just made that really awkward. I'm sorry. I had so much fun, like, experiencing it all with you, whether it was the first time for you or you'd done it a million times. I'm still glad that you guys decided to stick through it with me and have a good time, and it was really fun for me. It was a super long project. Partially because I was only posting once a week. It took me from October to June, and it took me through my first year of college, and, you know, recording these videos were definitely the highlights of my week. I don't think I had the best first year of college ever, but these videos definitely made it better, and I hope you guys had fun watching me, and I don't know what else I have to say on this project other than it was awesome. It was a great first project to do, and I had an awesome time doing it. I guess next, a couple thank yous are in order. So first, I want to thank Paul Franzen, Anna Bernarski, and No Lynch, specifically because they're my friends from Game Cola that kind of suggested this project to me and then supported me through it. Paul really for suggesting, and Anna and No Lynch for supporting. They rock, and I don't think I would have been able or had the courage to do this without them. There are more of you than this, but I'll just call out specifically Speclad and MultiDreamer16 for pointing out new facts during the LP that I would not have known otherwise. Like, there were a couple instances in the comments where you guys really helped me out, and it was awesome. So, thank you so much, and I hope you'll keep that coming from my next couple blind LPs, because that would be pretty sweet if you can help. And then all of you who commented, all of you who liked a video, all of you who subscribed during this project, thank you so much. Whenever I would get an email in my inbox that someone commented or someone subscribed, I would just get so happy, like, I can't even explain it to you. Someday, I hope to be, you know, a well-known name, but for now, it's really just enough for me to know that, think that with these videos, I'm able to make someone smile, and I hope I can make you as happy as you guys make me every time I open my computer and see a new YouTube comment. And just thank you all so much. Speaking of commenters, the next thing I want to do is announce the winners of the contest for the Hatoful Boyfriend Blind giveaway, which was announced, like a month ago now, maybe? For those of you who didn't see it, what you had to do, I'm going to be posting a mashup for Hatoful Boyfriend eventually of me singing, and what you had to do was submit songs for each of my relationships with the birds. I've read all of them. You guys had some awesome ideas. I loved every single entry that I got, and I discovered a lot of cool new music because of you guys. But in the end, there could only be 2 winners. So I will be messaging you guys after this video goes up in some way, or if you want to drop me a comment, tell me where the best way to contact you is or something. Send me a message. I don't know. I'll find a way to contact you. But to send you an email with the link for your prize. So second place she wins a copy of My Nigerian Prince, which is the other LP that I had running at the same time as this one for, 2 weeks maybe. It was kind of a throwaway, but it was super fun, and the game is awesome. The winner of that is Anna Bernarski for Forget About the Boy, which I am using for Azami. Brilliant, love this song, never would have thought of it on my own, and it's really the only song that could describe the ending with Azami. So, congratulations, Anna. I'll contact you. And first place, who is winning a copy of the game I am LPing next, and he/she, probably she, but I'm not going to make any assumptions here, is sworn to secrecy once they receive this email, because I have not told anyone what I am LPing next, is the first place. Oh god, I can't talk, I'm too excited about this. Congratulations, Godish-chan, you deserve it. Suggesting Living La Vida Loca for Angel was possibly the best thing that could have ever happened. I loved it so much. Like, I just clicked on, I didn't know what it was, clicked on the link, the song started playing, and I was like, I'm done. Like, I'm done. I'm ready. And I will warn you now, I will be singing it, and I am no Ricky Martin, but I'm gonna do what I can. So, I will be contacting both of you, and congratulations to everyone who entered. You guys are all brilliant, for the record. You guys rock. So, speaking of the mashup, next thing I'm going to talk about is the timeline for the next couple weeks. This video is going up on Saturday. It is Saturday today. I hope. Or I've done something terribly wrong. Next Wednesday, June 24th, there will be a bonus video, number 1, for Hatoful Boyfriend Blind, which is me playing straight through the Kazuaki ending, because I feel like Kazuaki did not get enough love. So, we're going to go straight through the Kazuaki ending, take him to the festival, and there's actually a bonus scene that I never saw in my LP that my friends let me know about. So, you will see that on the bonus video on Wednesday. That next Saturday, June 27th, I will be posting the Hatoful Boyfriend mashup. Hopefully, as long as I get it recorded in time. It's going to be a lot of work, but I'm really excited for you guys to see it. It's all edited and ready to go. I just have to sing it. And it's gonna be 11 minutes of chaos, to be honest. Then, that following Wednesday, July 1st, I'm gonna be posting the My Nigerian Prince debriefing, because, you know, I need to do that and stuff. I wanted to do this one first because it was the project I started first, but there will be a debriefing for My Nigerian Prince. Don't you worry, fans of that series. So, if you have questions that you want me to answer for My Nigerian Prince, just go post them in the comments on one of those videos, and I would be happy to answer any questions that you have. And if you want me to ask the developers of that game something, I probably can do that. So, let me know. And then, that following Saturday, July 4th, happy July 4th, everyone, happy Independence Day, I will be releasing my new LP. I'm not going to tell you what it is right now, only that it's not blind, and that Goto-chan want a link to it, and that I'm giving Goto-chan the game. So, I'm very excited for you guys to see it. It's probably going to be a shorter one, but I do know what I'm doing after that as well, and it's going to be another blind project. So, get excited for the next couple weeks, guys. It's going to be awesome. Speaking of July 4th, do you know what else is that weekend? I'll give you a few seconds. Think about it. Think about it. Alright, time's up. Anime Expo is that weekend at the Los Angeles Convention Center. Obviously in LA. Duh. And guess who's gonna be there? This girl is going to Anime Expo. So excited. This will be my 3rd year at the convention, and my friends and I always have an amazing time at Anime Expo. If you live anywhere in the close to LA, you should be there. They barely ever sell out of tickets, and they're actually really affordable. Or at least they were last time I checked. I think they get a little bit more pricey as we get closer to the event, but it's gonna be fun. So, this is your exclusive place to find out what Diana Gray is cosplaying as this year. It's been a really rough year for making cosplays, because, you know, I've been away at school and I haven't been home, but cosplay. So, in no particular order, I'm going to be cosplaying this year Heejung from Dandelion, Wishes Brought to You, which is a dating sim on Steam. It's awesome. I love the game, and you should go pick it up. Yes, maybe I have a weird fetish for dating animals. Okay, there's cats and bunnies. Cut me some slack. They're really cute. I love that game. I will be pulling out the Emma Sky cosplay again, because I always cosplay as Emma Sky, and it's a lot of fun. I love cosplaying as Emma Sky. I actually got my picture up on the Capcom website one year. What's up? Let's see, what else am I doing? I'm going to be doing a Pokemon trainer again. My friend Noelle and I will probably be doing Pokemon trainers together, so we'll probably take a bunch of cute pictures. It's going to be fun. And finally, I will be cosplaying as the protagonist from Hatoful Boyfriend. Don't ask me how I'm going to do this yet. I don't know. But, I know that I'm going to be wearing a cute little schoolgirl outfit with super cute socks, and I'm going to be carrying all the birds around like this. Probably on some form of popsicle stick. I'm going to cut them out, and that way I can hold them all and take pictures if people want to take pictures of me. It's going to be super cute. It's super cute in my head. Don't know how it's going to work on execution. We're going to find out. I still got to do all that, but I still have 2 weeks till the event, so it's fine. Or like 1 week, actually, once this video goes up. Alright, we're coming to the end here. Thanks for sticking with me so long. I just have a lot to say, and I like to talk, so I hope you guys like to listen. I'm sorry if you don't. I love you. Please don't leave. Thanks. So next is my contact info, because if you don't already follow me on Twitter, or liked my Facebook page, or Tumblr, or fanfiction, you should. My Twitter, I do post all, whenever I post a new video, I post the links on Twitter, obviously, but I also tweet about other random things, like college life, I don't know, that's actually probably about it, gaming-related things. Sometimes I'll live tweet games I'm playing. Depends on my mood, really. So if you want to hear all about my life, go follow me on Twitter. I'm at AceFangirl. No caps, any of that, and all one word. If you want to just be notified of my videos when they go up, I would recommend going to like my Facebook page, which is AceFangirl. The A and the F are capitalized, just like in my my name. Let's see what else. Oh, my Tumblr is Turnabout Diana. I don't really post a lot on Tumblr. I mostly just reblog things, but you can go follow me anyway. Hiccups, gosh darn it. I reblog some interesting things, so I would recommend going to follow me. And my fanfiction is Diana E. Gray. Yeah, I haven't been active on there in a while, but I'm really hoping to now that I have some more time to write this summer. So hopefully you'll see me back there very soon. And with that, I think that's everything I have to say about Hatoful Boyfriend. If you have any further questions, you can post them in the comments and I'll do my best to get back to you. But until then, I've graduated from St. Paginations, and I probably won't be going back until I make a visit in the fall for Holiday Star. I'll keep it blind for y'all, don't worry. We'll save it for Christmas. It's gonna be a wild ride. So thanks everyone for watching this project. Thank you so much for supporting me. It means the world. And I love you all. You all are amazing, fabulous, and beautiful / handsome, whichever you prefer to hear. And I can't wait to see you in a few weeks for the debut of my new LP. Well, with that, I've got nothing else to say. So, fangirl out. Bye!